everybody, welcome back to Life with Jen. I'm Jen, and I'm so glad you're here. Today we have our podcast going on, and we also have our YouTube video, and I'm glad you're both here. You're all listening, and maybe you're driving down the road, maybe you're sitting for a relaxing afternoon, maybe you've just cut the kids down for a nap. Take 15 minutes with me and get deep into the Word of God. First, I'm going to show you in this first episode a few things I have planned for, or tell you about a few things I have planned for this weekend. So this weekend I will be having a few of my nieces and nephews, and I say a few because there's a total of 5 of them, 3 nieces, 2 nephews, and they range from 13 to 6, 13, 11, and 3 of them at the age of 6. So I prepared a little basket here, and I'm going to show you or tell you about what's in it. So I went to a store called Ollie's, and I bought this book, and this is called The Big Dreams and Powerful Prayers Illustrated Bible. This is by Mark Batterson, Omar Amarada. I'm going to mess up your names, and I'm sorry. So this is the Bible, and this is Big Dreams and Powerful Prayer Illustrated Bible. With prayer, all things are possible. Did you know that a simple prayer can change everything? And Big Dreams and Powerful Prayers Illustrated Bible, best-selling author Mark Batterson, presents 30 stories from the Old and New Testament, along with real-life applications to show God can do anything if we come to Him with an open heart. From Adam and Eve to David and Daniel, to the disciples and Paul and more, God has done the seemingly impossible when His people dream and pray. He promised to do the same for you today. So this is the book, and it was very inexpensive. This was just like $4. So, but it retails for, in the U.S. it sells for $18.99, and in Canada it sells for $23.99. I have a USB code on here if you are on YouTube. If you're not, I will be nice and just tell you the numbers. 9780310 746829. So use that code, and hopefully you can find this book and much more. So I wanted to just show you the first story, or tell you about the first story. So it is kind of like a little Bible, because it gives you a presentation page. So there is, let me find the first page here. So I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this book, but there's like a note to the reader, an Old Testament, New Testament, what books are going to be involved. And in the Old Testament, the first story we're going to hear about is the New Beginning. And the New Beginning is beautiful, sketched or illustrated. So it tells the story about, the beginning, what happens in the beginning of the Bible. And then after that story is over, there's a powerful prayer point is how I'm going to say it. There's power in prayer. So it gives us a little thing of almost like a devotional type thing. And then when you go down a little further, there is a Dear God and then a Bible verse to memorize. So I thought this was a cute Bible to get for the nieces and nephews. So the other thing I got was this book on friendship, being a friend. This is the cutest book. This book, Thank You for Being My Friend by Peter Bentley and Gil McLean. I also purchased this at Ollie's, and I don't believe I paid $4 for it. There's a cute little storybook about a stuffed horsey coming into a new home and finding his best friend, which was the little fluffy duck. So it is a wonderful story. Hope you will be able to find that. And then I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and I found two coloring books. These coloring books were $1.25, okay? But they're Noah's Ark coloring and activities. These are the perfect age for kids, honestly, 2 to about 7 years old. Not only is it a beautiful thing, there's like basic puzzles, word searches, there's connect the dot, but the story runs through the book. So I got 2 of those because 2 of my nieces and nephews will be over this weekend. And then I just picked up a cheap box of crayons for $1.25 at our local Dollar Tree. Now the next thing I bought was this little tiny thing. I paid $4.99 for it. It is caught by Playside Creations, and it is Bible Bingo for kids ages 5 and up. 45-piece Bible Bingo, multicolored, and it gives you like sheep or Noah, an angel, and a rainbow, Goliath, all these different characters or things, and then you have to like make them, you have to find them. So I thought that was really cute. And then I'm just gonna keep it in a little Dollar General basket. Nothing too big or bold about that, because the point of this is not for, you know, us being pretty and whatever. It's about to give the kids something to do while they're here, which is off the screen times, without TVs and things like that, because we all give our kids plenty of TV time. And I definitely say that this is going to be a great little accent piece. I'm also going to throw in our playing cards for Old Maid, Crazy 8, Go Fish, maybe War. And that is just going to be our fun basket we pull from. So those are baskets that we'll use this weekend. And I might even take a few of these activities to church with me just to get them through the service, since we don't have a children's worship center right now. So the other thing I want to talk to you about was, how can you bring Christ into your kids' relationships? You know, whether you're a mom or a dad or an aunt or an uncle, grandma or grandpa, the point is that we need to be giving our children faith-based relationships. Like, maybe you read a chapter of the Bible to your kids today. Maybe you sit down right before they go to bed and say, okay, as of 7 o'clock, we're going to turn off the TV, you're going to take your bath, and when you're done with your bath, we're going to read one of these awesome stories. And I believe that that's possible. As my son was growing up, I didn't do so much of that, and I missed out on a whole bunch. Now, when I did foster care, I had a little boy, and we did a lot of Bible stories, a lot of biblically based things. And the difference in that was I could see him on Sunday morning raising his hand and praising the Lord, because he knew that that's what he was supposed to be doing. He did that from the age of 2. So, you know, my thought is teach him young. Doesn't it say teach him? Train your children in the way in which you want them to go, so that when they get older or age, then they will not fall away. So, reading the Bible to them, giving them clean Christian music, or clean music. I will say clean music. Maybe you want to ban TV. Maybe you don't want to ban TV. Maybe you want to find TV shows that are good for kiddos your group's age. I used to do Disney for the kids, and come to find out that I don't know if that's a wise decision or not, and that's just my personal thoughts. I haven't figured out which one it is, but I want to tell you that reaching out to your church family is the best way to go. Whether you are teaching a Sunday school class, you're looking for a Sunday school class to attend, you have a new family that you know that's coming to your area and you want to teach them more about Jesus, you have to have the resources. So I chose this weekend to be a faith-based weekend, not just a fun party at Aunt Jennifer's house. But a purposeful, prayerful time with joyful kids. I'm so glad that they're coming. I'm excited, and I cannot wait until that day where the kids can come and play, and if it's cool enough, maybe we'll cook outside. Maybe their favorite thing to do is make pancakes, so we'll probably have a pancake party. And just think about how you can minister to your own nieces and nephews. Think about how you can go about telling them more about Jesus and how they can live for Jesus today. We need to remember that we are God's children, and so are they. And they may not have everybody they need to help them to succeed, but you are there for them. We're here for them. Contact your local churches, Christian organizations, Christian ministries. There's a lot of different places and resources. Lifeway Kids has great resources. Another one that has good resources is Children's Ministry. So I would try there. Thank you all for watching or listening. I'm glad you were here today, and we'll talk to you again next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.